Hi, everybody. Welcome to our game. NBA Cup action coming your way shortly. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Atlanta. They've climbed all the way up to the second spot.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, they've just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlooked them as a top team.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Porter. Captain Clutch is out there with DeJounte Murray. Then there's Jalen Duren. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 slot. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson is out there with Clark. Then it's Morant. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Kennard in at the 2. Well, this season, Clark, is still very, very young. How much do you take away from these first handful of games of a season?
I think you take away quite a bit as a whole organization. You know, the front office execs are already thinking about how the team can do better, where they might be able to make moves to improve the squad, as are the coaches. So I think these games are important and valuable.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
Jackson from long range. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Now Murray. Pass to Porter. To the right side. Here's Captain Clutch. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Murray, the pass to Captain Clutch. Porter in the corner for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
Clark outside. Pass to Kennard. Here's Morant. Great defense that time from Duren.
Yeah, he just flat-out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Lets it go with a 3. Captain Clutch. That's good. Captain Clutch has got a couple of threes now in the first for Los Angeles. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies for just a minute. You know, he's concerned about a lot of things, but in particular, he's worried about how to deal with DeJounte Murray. Coach said he's an opportunist in transition. Everybody's got to get back after a miss, or he'll eat us alive. Sounds like the same thing we've heard from other coaches. Guys?
Thanks, David. Grizzlies making a switch here. Pippin's checked in. Here's Captain Clutch. He has 6. And the 3 off target. Now here's Morant for 3. Duren pulls it in.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Banked in off the glass. Duren's got 5.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Pass to Jackson. Shoots a fader. The Grizzlies with another miss. Lakers leading by 7. Here's Captain Clutch. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Porter.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Butler. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. And so he makes both from the line.
Now an all-NBA caliber talent, Morant still feels like he has room to improve.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Look at the numbers for Desmond Bane. Last season, he played outstanding.
Last season, put up about 23 points per, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
Lakers leading by 8. Miller with the ball. Outside, Bane. Left side, Porter. Well, Michael Porter Jr. is one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
And that size that he brings to that sweet stroke makes it hard to get to a shot. 6'10", shoots it with confidence, shoots it with great fluidity. And, man, is he special. And he's worked through some injury trouble early in his career. And now he's one of the more lethal front court players in the league on the perimeter.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Porter Jr. is a gifted scorer. I mean, one who possesses really good size and length that makes it hard for defenses to reel him in.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Edey comes in for Brandon Clark. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Morant. No good on the second free throw. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Outside Butler. Pippen with the wide open look. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Smooth passing that time. Butler doing his best to keep everybody involved and in sync.
Lakers have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. Now here is Miller. Williams finds Porter. Over Jackson. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 6 points.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Shots good by Butler.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Miller outside. Right side, Williams. And no good. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 6. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, OG Anunoby is out there with Miller. Then there's Desmond Bane, and there's Captain Clutch, and it's Williams at center. And here is Los Angeles now. The Grizzlies making the shot. Out to Miller. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. In the corner, it's Bane. Drains it from beyond the arc.
As accurate as they come from deep, Desmond Bane extra lethal from that short corner.
Miller against Butler. And Aldama slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Now, here's Butler. Butler on the attack.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Lakers leading by 3. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Williams inside. Still without a basket. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jackson, he's checked in for Wells. And it's Kennard in for Pippen. And then for Los Angeles, Duren, he's checked in for Williams. And Murray's subbed in for Miller. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Edey, and he uses the glass on the layup. Edey's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Murray. Here's Captain Clutch. Cans it from downtown. Captain Clutch has got 12 in the game.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. And then for Los Angeles, Champagne's checked in, and it's Michael Porter in for Bane. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Now here's Porter. He has 6. Duren down low. Pass to Champagnie. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Fires from deep. Captain Clutch, no good. The Grizzlies have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And Memphis making a change here. Aldama's checked in. pass to Captain Clutch. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 3rd assist on the night.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Here's Champagnie, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Pass to Duren. And the layup's good off the glass. Duren's got 7 points in the game.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Edey, defended by Duren. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Here's Edey, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Kennard, the pass to Aldama. The 3 from Morant. Rebounded by the Lakers. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
And 2 teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Yeah, they'd settle for 500 against most teams. Both squads win challenge, perhaps a way to put it, but one of them has got to win tonight.
And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Memphis Grizzlies.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
You're like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Captain Clutch having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
They've got Kennard. Jackson is out there with Clark. Then it's Butler. And it's Morant in at the guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
And here's a look at the stats for Jimmy Butler. Coming off a terrific season. Averaged about 20 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
From the stripe, Murray, good. Murray's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now, here's Kennard. Still yet to score, and that one is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Murray. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
You know, even against tight defense, Murray has a number of ways he can score inside. He's not the strongest guy there, but he's flexible and creative.
Now, here's Clark. Butler loves the three-point look.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Murray kicks to Porter. From deep. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Clark a screen on Murray. And it's Morant missing.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Outside Porter. Out to the right wing. Here's Captain Clutch. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 14. To the middle. It's stolen by Duren. It's up a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Los Angeles making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Well, you look at Kennard, 2nd in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
The Grizzlies trail by 17. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, "My potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say that what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by." Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. There's 1:59 left in the 3rd. Outside Jackson. Butler feeling out a bit. Clark a screen on Anunoby. Butler dishes to Clark. And it's blocked. Here's Captain Clutch. He's got 27. 1:30 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. He's looking for Duren and finds him. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Bounce pass, Butler, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Butler, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Morant against Murray. Duren down low. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Morant against Murray. Free throw line jump shot. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Murray scanning the floor. Morant with the steal. The shot, no good. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Los Angeles on top, delivering the blowout. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you got a big guy that can pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Anunoby. Captain clutches out there with Desmond Bane. Then it's Williams. And it's Miller in at the 3, the small forward. Lakers leading by 19 points. Here's Captain Clutch. Bane for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Williams, that's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now, here's Pippen. Jackson with the screen. Here's Aldama. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Los Angeles leading by 22. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Anunoby against Jackson. Here's Williams. Again, Los Angeles.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work.
Timeout.
They got to tighten it up.
The Grizzlies call timeout. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Jimmy Butler comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Butler passes to Clark. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 6 assists now in the game.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now, here's Bane. Back to McConnell. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range. McConnell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
Now, here's McConnell. Williams in the post. He's covered by Clark. A shot by Williams, no good. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And here's McConnell. Launches a 3, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Bane against Kennard. Now here's Morant for 3. Rebound by Williams. Lakers have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. McConnell against Morant. And the rejection by Jackson.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And so by winning the first of 3 to play in this season series, it should give them plenty of momentum and confidence for the next time they'll have to lace up their sneakers against the Grizzlies.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Captain Clutch.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Now, here's Bane. McConnell kicks to Miller. Back to McConnell. The 3. Good. And Miller gets the assist.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best
when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Not to be outstaged, Morant saying, right back at you.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Takes a three, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Jimmy Butler, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's McConnell. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Now, this one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Captain Clutch.
As I wonder what's a hit, because Jay White just produced it. Stop.